Now, while authorities in South Dakota concluded there was no prosecutable offense, many are asking if an investigation could pick up on a federal level, and where these pornographic photos trace back to. Parker Brown joins in studio to continue our team coverage.
Good evening, Donovan and Andrea. The South Dakota Attorney General's office has said that the investigative file was passed along to the Department of Justice. No matter where these photos came from and who is prosecuted, the National Center on Sexual Exploitation is hoping that this is only the beginning of the investigation. The future of the investigation is unclear to the public at this time, but what is clear is that the images described in the search warrants fit the description for child pornography, even without an explicit sexual act. Senior legal counsel Danny Pinter of the National Center on Sexual Exploitation believes the federal government should proceed.
Anyone having a child pose in the nude is a form of sexual abuse. It's not something we should sweep under the rug. And of course, prosecutors have discretion, and I can't say why the state's not proceeding, but I hope maybe they aren't proceeding because they know that the federal government is proceeding.
The whereabouts and safety of the girls in the pictures found on Sanford's devices is a main concern for Pinter.
Do we know who these victims are? Has police tried to locate them, make sure they're safe, or make sure that they're being taken care of? The images themselves is just a snapshot literally of a crime that took place, but there's a lot more to that story.
Finding the victims would need to be done by tracing where the photos came from, which could lead to finding out whether Sanford's statement about others' access to and hacking his accounts and devices is true or not.
That seems like a bit of a distraction. I don't know. I would say that hopefully law enforcement could get to the bottom of that pretty quickly. And if the women do retain even, a civil attorney, some records requests to those tech companies, I think, could sort that out pretty quickly.
We won't know why the state stopped the investigation and passed it to the DOJ until later on.
Considering that law enforcement went to the effort of issuing subpoenas and gathering evidence, to me, that says that they were taking it seriously. I would be surprised if, having gone through all that effort, they would then just choose not to prosecute.
Pinter's message to victims of exploitation, especially the 3 girls in those images who are on Sanford's accounts, is this: reach out to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. They can provide help and resources. Andrea?
Parker Brown, thank you.